Cristiano Ronaldo tops Forbes' list as the highest paid athlete in the world, so it's no surprise the guy's got money to burn. His massive Madrid mansion has a price tag of $7 million, and his car collection set him back another $4.9 million. In his garage, he's got 3 Ferraris, each costing him more than $300,000, and he would have had a 4th if it weren't for the fact that he crashed his Ferrari 599 GTB back in 2009. Ouch! That crash must have been pretty expensive and put that car out of commission. But Cristiano's Ferraris are by no means his fanciest whips. The dude's got a Bugatti Veyron worth $1.7 million. But he's not just spending his money on himself. Cristiano has donated millions to charity, and he's pretty damn generous with his friends. He once gifted all 50 members of his team's coaching staff with brand new iPads and gave his teammates custom engraved Bulgari watches, worth over $10,000 a piece. And when it comes to his agent and BFF, Jorge Mendes, well, you won't believe what he got the guy as a wedding gift. In 2017 alone, Cristiano Ronaldo raked in $58 million in salary and $35 million in endorsement deals, for a total of $93 million in earnings that year. Sports Illustrated estimated his overall net worth to be $400 million, one of the wealthiest athletes in the world. It's hard to believe that Cristiano grew up in poverty, the youngest of 4 kids, all sharing one bedroom.
Sou Cristiano Ronaldo. Vim para o Sporting com apenas 11 anos, com estas condições que nós não tínhamos. Estou a falar da academia.
Now I'm going to walk you through his financial come up and how he spends his money, here for you on The Rich Life. My name is Michael McCrudden and I have a question for you guys. In 2017, Cristiano posted one of the most popular Instagram photos of all time. What was the picture of? And how many likes did it get? Place your guesses in the comments down below. The answer will be at the end of this video. Now let's get into this rich life.
If I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me?
My motivation is always to play football. This is what I like to do.
Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5th, 1985 in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal. He was the youngest of 4 born to his mother Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro and his father Jose Diniz Aveiro. Now money was tight. Cristiano shared a room with his brother and his 2 sisters. They had no toys to play with and didn't receive Christmas presents. While his mom worked as a cook, his father worked as a gardener and a part-time equipment manager for the amateur soccer club CF Andorninha. It was with this team that Cristiano began playing soccer at 7 years old. His first official match was on December 19th, 1993, and back then he was already wearing the number 7. He played with the team through to 1995 and would go on to play with National for 2 years. Then in 1997, after a 3-day trial with Sporting CP, he was signed for a fee of £1,500. That's right, at just 12 years old, he was already being paid to kick a ball.
I always thought when I start with 11, 12, 13, 14, I thought I was special, different than the other ones.
At 16 years old, Ronaldo was promoted from Sporting CP's youth team and would go on to become the first player to play for the club's under 16, under 17, under 18 B team, and the first team all in one season. Yeah. In 2002, he debuted in Portugal's Premier League and joined Manchester United for the 2003 season. This made him the first ever Portuguese player to play for the team. And his transfer fee of over £12 million made him at the time the most expensive teen player in English football history. Cristiano's fame would grow over the course of 6 seasons with United. Then in 2009, he joined Real Madrid for a record transfer fee of £80 million. His first contract was worth €11 million per year, and a contract extension he signed in 2013 made him the highest paid player in football for the first time. To this day, the 5-time FIFA Player of the Year continues to get the majority of his earnings through his salary, which in 2017 was $58 million. Aside from that, Cristiano earns a good $35 million coming in from endorsement deals from brands like Tag Heuer. I probably said that wrong, it's a watch brand, and it's too expensive for me to even know how to say. He also gets deals from Abbott Laboratories and Herbalife. But his biggest brand is his deal with Nike. He first partnered with the brand way back in 2003, but in 2016 he became the 3rd athlete to ink a lifetime deal with the sports giant, worth as much as $1 billion. But according to at least one analysis, Nike is getting more than their money's worth. In a report by Hookit, yeah, Just 1 year after Cristiano's social media post for the company, well, they were valued at $474 million. In fact, he's the most popular athlete in the world with over 275 million followers on social media. I got 40K on Instagram. What am I doing wrong, people? Another source of income for Ronaldo is his fashion brand, CR7. He opened his first fashion boutique on his home island of Madeira in 2006, and a second location opened in Lisbon in 2008. In 2013, he partnered with a Scandinavian manufacturer and a New York fashion designer, Richard Chai, to create a line of underwear and socks. The brand's products have gone on to include shoes, shirts, jeans, fragrance, and even a line of hotels. Yeah. Alright, now let's get into the fun part, what he spends his money on, starting with his homes.
Alright guys, coming in, this is what I live. Let's go.
While giving a crib-style walkthrough of his Madrid home, Cristiano showed his fans an entryway, master bedroom, living room, dining room, and sprawling backyard featuring a pool, and of course, a soccer pitch. But there's much more he left off this tour of the one-story, 8,600 square foot home. The mansion features 7 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, and a fully equipped gym, which you can easily catch a glimpse of if you follow him on Instagram. The home also comes with a price tag of $7 million, but this is not the only Ronaldo mansion. Not even close. Back in his Manchester United days in 2006, Cristiano purchased his Alderley Edge mansion for $6 million. This home features 5 bedrooms, ensuite bathrooms, a media room, an indoor swimming pool, a jacuzzi, and a 5-star gym. Back in 2009, when he made the switch to Real Madrid, Cristiano apparently tried to sell the home, but after failing to secure a buyer, he opted instead to rent it out to Luke Shaw. So he doesn't seem to be living there anymore, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have somewhere to crash outside of his Madrid mansion. Cristiano keeps a luxurious 2,500 square foot apartment in New York City's Trump Tower. The $18.5 million crash pad has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a gourmet kitchen, and 2 marble bathtubs. Because you can never have just one. In April of 2017, it was also reported that Cristiano became the first resident of the Coco Bay Towers in Vietnam. If that seems like more of a real estate deal than, what the guy actually needs, well, he's the guy who likes to consume. Because wait till you hear about his car collection. We're talking 19 vehicles worth over $4.9 million. His collection includes a Mercedes-Benz C220 CDI worth $40,000, and that's the cheapest car in his garage. He's also got a Mercedes C-Class Sports Coupe worth $55K, an Audi Q7 worth $50K, and an Audi RSX, which set him back another $80K. But we're just getting started with Cristiano. He has an Aston Martin DB9, a Phantom Rolls-Royce, a Porsche Cayenne, and a Porsche Cayenne Turbo. He's got a Maserati Grand Cabrio, an Audi R8, a Porsche 911, a Carrera S2 Cabriolet, something like that. He has a BMW M6, a Bentley Continental GTC, and a Bentley GT Speed. Some of the most expensive cars in his collection include 3 Ferraris, including an F430, a 599 GTO, and a 599 GTB Fiorano, that's it. And each of these bad boys, well, they're worth over $300,000. As for the last one, well, that was a long-awaited replacement for the Ferrari 599 GTB that he had until it crashed back in 2009. He lost control of that car going 205 miles per hour in a tunnel near Manchester. Now the car smashed into both walls of the tunnel. Cristiano emerged unscathed from the accident, but sadly the incredible expensive handmade sports car, well, it was destroyed. That's so hard to see. But Cristiano's Ferraris aren't the only cars in that price range. Topping off his collection, he's also got a Lamborghini Aventador LP704 worth $318,000, and his priciest vehicle is a Bugatti Veyron worth a cool $1.7 million. Hopefully he doesn't crash that one as well. But cars aren't the only way to get around, and when he and his sexy girlfriend, Georgina, they fly, well, they do it in style in a private jet. I'm pretty sure he doesn't charter them, he actually owns his own jet. Because here he is getting into a plane with his initials painted on the side, CR7. Well, yeah, he can afford it. Cristiano certainly has just about anything a guy could ask for, but he doesn't just spend his money on himself. In the summer of 2014, he bought iPads for every member of his team's coaching staff. How sweet. which, you know, is pretty good. There was 50 of them. Then after Real Madrid became the first soccer club to win the Champions League 10 times, he celebrated by purchasing custom engraved Bulgari watches for each of his teammates. Each of those watches at a pretty hefty price tag of $10,200, but that's nothing compared to what he spent on his agent, Jorge Mendes, in 2015. On August 2nd of that year, Jorge got married to his wife Sandra, and Cristiano was his best man. And he lived up to that name, probably with the most extravagant wedding gift of all time. He bought the couple, you ready? An entire Greek island. Fuck.
After hearing this news, there may be a rash of people who ask Cristiano Ronaldo to be best man in their wedding.
Now the exact amount he paid for the island was never reported, but Greek islands for sale around that time, well, they ranged in prices from $3.4 to $54 million. But Cristiano doesn't just give extravagant gifts to his rich friends, he's also extremely charitable. After winning money in a libel case against the Sun newspaper in 2008, he gave the funds away to a local charity in his hometown. After his mother survived a battle against cancer, he donated £100,000 to the hospital that saved her life. In 2012, he and his agent paid for specialist treatment for a 9-year-old Canarian boy with terminal cancer. The same year, he also sold the golden boot he had won in 2011 for £1.5 million and gave the money to fund schools for kids in Gaza. In 2014, he was asked to donate boots and a Real Madrid shirt at an auction that hoped to raise funds for an operation for a baby with a serious brain condition. Not only did he donate both the boots and the shirt, he also paid for the whole operation. In 2016, he earned a £600,000 bonus after Real Madrid won the UEFA Championship League. He donated all of that money to charity as well. He's also lent his celebrity to various causes, including FIFA's 11 for Health, FIFA's 11 against Ebola, and Mangrove Care Forum in Indonesia. Also, Save the Children. Outside of helping to support children around the world, he's also got 4 of his own to take care of. There's his eldest son, Cristiano Jr.
Olá, chamo Cristiano Ronaldo Júnior e este aqui é o meu papá.
Olá, me chamo Cristiano.
He's also got twin babies Mateo and Eva Maria, and his youngest is his daughter, Alana Martina, who is, also the first child born to him with his girlfriend, Georgina Rodriguez. Can't believe she's not beating him on Instagram. Now the birth announcement for Alana took the form of an Instagram post, which received over 11.3 million likes, making it the most liked Instagram picture from 2017, and the 5th most liked of all time. Damn. Go and give me some love, follow me on Instagram. I'll post more pictures of my dog. Now that just about does it for this edition of The Rich Life. This was Season 3, Episode 7. My name is Michael McCrud. Thanks for checking out this video. 2 more videos are for you down here below. Be sure to click on one of those. Let me know who you want me to document next in a future edition of The Rich Life. And I'll see you guys in another video. Cause I share with you, that's good. They're good.